Hello, McFluffy52 here, back with some more Outlaws of Thunder Junction action. Today we're going to be playing a deck I'm calling Golgari Carnage. I'm just going to give a disclaimer out here at the beginning. This deck is jank. I have no idea how we're going to actually perform on the ladder, but I thought it was a cool idea and I would go ahead and share it. It's built around the card Pitiless Carnage. This is one of the cards that I mentioned in like the set review that I did. It's very interesting because it says sacrifice any number of permanents you control, then draw that many cards. This can be a lot of cards if you start sacrificing all your lands, but if you sacrifice your lands, you're not going to have any mana to cast things. Well, with the power of Aftermath Analyst, Nissa, and Splendid Reclamation, we can go ahead and get those lands immediately back and sacrifice them for free and just draw a bunch of cards. Additionally, what we can do is we can curve out Aftermath Analyst turn 2, Pitiless Carnage turn 3, and then turn 4 we plot it. So turn 4 we're able to cast it, and then when we cast it we can, well, we'll float all our mana, we'll cast it for free, and then sacrifice all our lands. Our lands go to the graveyard, we draw like four cards, and then we sacrifice Aftermath Analyst to return all of those lands, as well as any of our sack lands that we missed or played in the first turn, and kind of go from there. Now the question is, how do you like finish in these colors, because we're not playing the World Soul's Rage. So the X spells we're kind of running with here is we got a new one with Goldvein Hydra, X and a green, and then you get this Vigilance, Trample, Haste Hydra with X counters on it. So just make this absolutely massive, and we can go ahead and smash in our opponent for lethal. Outrageous Robbery means we can just steal their entire deck if we get enough of our Virtue of Strengths, which is very nice. And then March of Wretched Sorrow. This is kind of a removal spell, so if the opponent's doing something kind of annoying, we can go ahead and try and remove it. And this, we also gain a bunch of life. So if we have like a boatload of mana, we can just gain like 40 life. That's obviously if we have a ton of mana. Virtue of Strength, another key part of the deck, just allowing us to triple up our basic lands, and we're only playing basics for that reason. That's the idea of the deck. Let's see how we can do on the ranked ladder. Alright, first opponent here, Lawface. I made it to Diamond. Uh-oh, this is not particularly great, but I think we might be able to keep it if we get to like have our Nissa survive and draw another sack land. Actually, we don't need to draw another sack land because we can guarantee growth back this sack land. But yeah, we're gonna want to wait until turn 4 to play Nissa, and then play Nissa and a sack land if we can. So it really depends on what is our opponent up to. I think we can actually keep that land in the graveyard just in case we find Aftermath Analyst or a Splendid Reclamation. Probably should play a Goldvein Hydra actually. It's a dwarf, not a pirate, but well, it's got quite the interesting Rakdos strategy going on here. Wanted to play the Nissa, but don't think we can in this particular case. Keep the Hydra just to do some chump blocking and maybe some ramping if it dies. Charming Scoundrel. Human Rogue, so it's not pirate either, so they're not going to get like a bunch of these breaches triggers, but they can make it so our creature can't block, which is not good. Breaches with Magda, yeah, it's a good combo. Alright, Splendid Reclamation. Don't really want to cast that this turn. Now they can respond to the landfall trigger, which is a little upsetting. Wow. So doomed. So doomed. Swamp. While we have the extra mana, might as well grab Nissa back, I guess. No reason not to swing in. It's vigilance. Flying 3/3. Yeah, it's pretty much game. Really need to curve out a little bit better here. Can't block. Brokers Hideout is nice, but nah. That will do it for this one. We go first. Wonder if this hand is any good. I don't think it is. I think we want to mulligan for like Aftermath Analyst or a Splendid Reclamation. Really need to find a forest. Fortunately, there's only one of these sacked lands, self-sacked lands, that finds either forests or swamps. Cast. Okay, so they can't steal our honestly, that's fine with us. Brokers Hideout, there we go. That's what we were looking for. The forest. I feel a bit bad about playing this deck because these Aftermath Analyst Nissa style decks can be so many triggers, which is kind of annoying to play against or play with. Get rid of the tiny bones before it becomes a problem. I think we play the Aftermath Analyst. If they kill it, we can get it back with the Garenbrig Growth, so we're not too upset. It is kind of annoying that we somehow managed to always find all the swamp ones, it feels like. Cut down, it's fine. We would like the Aftermath Analyst back. The Hideout. And then next turn we should be able to play the Analyst and then sacrifice it at the same time. Milos, Drainus. That's another land. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have so many lands when this goes off. Another Analyst in hand is actually pretty good because, well, we can use it to combo with Pitiless Carnage to draw a bunch of cards. We'll block the tiny bones, or we will not. There's only one permanent in our graveyard, which is our elf. So almost all of our lands out of our library. Which is good. Because we should draw mostly gas. Mostly useful things. From here on out. I don't see why they wouldn't want to cast that. Use it to try and help ramp. We managed to draw one of our sack lands. That is a wild. I'm not going to play out the Analyst because I don't think it's worth it. Unless we have something to play with it. Pitiless Carnage is what we really like to see off the top because we draw a bunch of cards. And do a bunch of damage. Outrageous Robbery. That is how much of their deck? 42 cards minus 2 here. That's pretty good. You may play those cards. Oh, I will take your library, please. Oh wait, what? I miscounted. 40. I will take your library, please. Thank you. Play land. I want something that can block. Tiny Bones. There you are. Just in case something goes a little south. Oh wait, we have so much mana. I forgot about that. Cult Conscript enters tap. That's not really what I was looking for. I guess we go for the throw at something. What do we not want to see here? Probably one of the Forsaken Miners. Just so that they... 2 cards in library. At least they don't have a way to give it haste yet. They don't have the Oh. I have so much mana. Oh, I could have also used one of their like tutor cards. Oh my god, that was glorious. Alright, I think this is a keep. Got 2 Aftermath Analysts, ways to return the Aftermath Analyst, our mana triplers. Looks pretty good. That's not a good sign though. Being a Resurgent Thicket is a little concerning. Part of me wants to play the Analyst, and then part of me is worried that if I play the Analyst, it's just gonna get nuked. Ouch. Okay. Well, it was one land at least. I don't want that Goldvein Hydra. We can get it back with the Guaranteed Growth is another like cool thing about the fact one of our finishers is a creature. We can return it with Virtue Strength. That's kind of what we want to see. Alright, we might actually be able to do kind of the thing we were planning on. Swamp. Play another, maybe. If they have like a sweeper or something, we'll cry. Like a Sunfall, but... I don't think they're gonna Sunfall some Analysts. Well, they would. Yeah, that is... I know what I was talking about. And they did Sunfall it. Great way to eat your words. That Analyst was one Analyst too many. So loud. That is so loud. Here's Resolve. Interesting. Now their things have haste. Do we have anything good in our graveyard? Oh, we do. Nissa or Goldvein? I think we're going Nissa. Nissa. I think I'm gonna go Nissa. I'll play the Brokers Hideout. Oh wait, no, I didn't want it like that. Alright, next turn, next turn. Next turn we can trigger Nissa and a bunch of other things. Please just don't kill me this turn, that's all I ask. Dinosaur. 6 mana, so it could be the Trumpeting Carnosaur. Probably the only 6 mana dino that comes to mind. I mean, they could play numerous other dinos, but nope. Okay. I need to grab one of those sack knives back. I'm not gonna lie. Got Force in hand, but wait, what? Where's that land that we used to grab our Force? Oh, there's the Brokers. Hiding behind stuff. Alright, green. Force. Please give me an Analyst. Green. It's an Analyst. Do I go for the Analyst now? I don't think I go for the Analyst now. So I can't combo off yet, so I think we just grab maybe the Goldvein Hydra with our spare mana. And then next turn we can do some really, really disgusting things. If there is a next turn. I don't trust anyone who plays Nahiri's Resolve. Tali. Alright, what do we hit? That March is not going to do anything for them, which is a good hit. Hellish Norn is pretty good, but we might be able to finish our opponent off this turn. Actually, that's a bit of a lie, isn't it? They're tapped out, so they don't get anything out of the March. We can gain a bunch of life is the one thing that we can do. Yo. Hello. Sorry, our opponent took a little while figuring out that they could not cast March for any value there. Link, Kali, and Hellish Norn. Ooh, that's a bold move. That is a bold move. Alright. Play a land. Make a green, I guess. Play this. Ooh. Alright. QQ, tap everything. Go ahead, sacrifice all of our lands. We're doing the thing. Draw 7. Draw 7. Not bad. And then I think I will go ahead and return all my lands from my graveyard to the battlefield. Thank you. A bit of mana being made. 6 for green. Oh my goodness, we can do it again if we have another Carnage. Oh my god, we just win. We just win. Because we can do that entire thing again. Except for it'll be even more extreme this time because we'll have even more lands. So we might not even need to do it again if we have enough lands in our library. We can just finish off our opponent with our Goldvein. Boom! Headshot. Let's go. You don't know how happy I'm about that last game. But I have to say it's very funny that I've won like 2 games in a row with the jankiest like thing that I thought I could put together from my ideas from the beginning of previews, and and I spent a while for this trying to make a mono green deck work. It's like a standard old mono green deck work, and It did not work. I had lost so many games after I like promoted to Diamond with Is It Prowess. Absolutely disgusting deck. And then cool. Promoted to Diamond with Is It Prowess. And then tried to brew up some like some mono green stuff. And my gosh, green is... I was looking at the stats. Green has gotten so much worse with this set release, apparently. Which is kind of wild to me. Yo, that's not chill. That is not chill. Playing Duress is actually a war crime. You're not allowed to touch my hand. Let me discard my own cards. Alright, well, they pick up Path of Peril and then we're on the ropes. Not what we want to see. No. Can we do this? We plot this while we still can. Just hope. Nice thing about Pitiless Carnage is if in a pinch you could just sacrifice all your lands before you go out. Just accept your fate. They have a counterspell. They have a counterspell. They have to. There's no way they would run Duelist of the Mind out there without a counterspell. Makes me sad because I want to march it. Let's just wait. Let us just wait. Just need like a Splendid Reclamation and we just draw a bunch of cards. But the only problem is Pitiless Carnage is a sorcery, because apparently this would be too broken if it was in an instant. Apparently. What a little birdie tells me. Restless Reef with Duelist of Mind. That's pretty cool. That is a good way of... Yo, thanks for milling some lands. I just need to find a way out of this. Well, the fact that they're tapped out means we can kill the Duelist. It's kind of nice. Play a Brokers Hideout. Rabbit Forest. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this bad boy. We're still taking 8. It's not ideal. Splendid Reclamation would hit the spot right now. Okay, never mind. Game's over. That's a Splendid Reclamation. You know, we didn't come here not to do it. We will go out in a blaze of glory. I mean, I could also just return all my lands, and that seems like a sane move. I could also sacrifice my lands. I could draw cards. I could draw a card. I'm drawing. Oh wait, I don't even... Oh yeah, I do have to do that. How many lands can I sacrifice? I can sacrifice 2 lands. That is fine. Sacrifice 2 lands before I die. Oh my goodness. Nissa. I needed you like 1 turn earlier. That's disgusting. Alright, whatever. Gain the lives. Put the lands. We're just dead, aren't we? Yeah. We will show ourselves out then. Okay, opponent goes first. This hand looks useless. Hand looks okay. So it looks like we're gonna be dying, like incredibly fast. Since we have Splendid Reclamation in hand, I don't mind running out the Aftermath Analyst here. I wanted that Pitiless Carnage, I'm not gonna lie. Would have been hype. Oh, interesting. Non-combat equal to toughness. I don't know what our opponent's up to. It's not normal, opponent. You're not allowed to do that. Play Nissa, I guess. Please don't kill Nissa. Four mana open. They're not doing anything. Strange. Try to shoot down the High Walking. I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly. If I'm butchering it, please someone forgive me. And then we'll just sack the Hajar. Seems pretty good to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maximum I can do. I just want to gain some life. Actually, I should have gone. That just makes it indestructible. Yeah. Cool. Doesn't give it hexproof, huh? Okay. That's nice. I think it would be greedy of me to attack here because they still could have like Wandering Emperor. We don't know what they're playing. Roxanne? That is cool. I like that. Meteorite. No box. Okay, for the lack of a better option here, I think I'm just gonna do some ramping. Do we do the Splendid Reclamation or we do the Analyst? I think we do the Analyst. And then we can do the Splendid Reclamation now. No, that's not really what I wanted to find. Hello? Okay, there we go. I was like, the game's bugging. I could do the Analyst again if I have 6 mana, which I should. Assuming I'm not out of force. The Analyst could mail some more lands over, which could ramp us even harder. That is not a land, and that is not a land. I'm crying. I think we'll still have enough mana to do Splendid Reclamation again. Womp. Forest. Cool. I'm just gonna Splendid Reclamation. We're getting it all out. All those lands. We're gonna try and get them all out of our deck. 3 Pitiless Carnages we mailed. Unfortunate. Maybe you can get away with playing this in like Sultai colors. I think you should probably play it in Sultai colors, and then you can play Memory Deluge and all sorts of things. I have nothing. I would offer to trade their Roxanne, but at the same time, I don't know if I really want to. 3 of the Carnages. Kind of sad. Jeru and Hazret. That's cool. I like it. I rate it. Oh, Jeru and Hazret now has haste and vigilance. Ooh, oh gosh, and they get to cast a free legendary. Opponent is going wild. I like it. Free Roxanne. I don't know why they didn't go in with Roxanne. No bucks. 2 damage to our face. Makes sense. Oh my goodness. Can I top deck something useful? Impossible challenge. We're out of forests. Hello, opponent. Oh, that's the card you can play as a sweeper instead of Path of Peril. Roxanne. If we block Roxanne, do we die? No. I could sacrifice the Hajar. It's 5+5. So if I have another Roxanne in hand, we die, but blocking Jeru and Hazard would have been the only option to avoid that. Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool, not very helpful. So I think what I'll do, I'll play Nissa. Daring Big Growth back. A Obscura Storefront so we can grab a swamp. We can double trigger Nissa. And maybe find something. Black. Green. It is an Aftermath Analyst. Probably wait till their turn to activate it so I can block with it. That does get us some lands, but we can't win the game this turn. So, oh no, we're like 1 land short of what I wanted to do here. How many gain lands do we have in our graveyard? 5? Do we think that's good enough to like survive a turn? I think I'm gonna go for it. So I want to get this Virtue of Strength down now, I think. Nah, let's block with the Aftermath Analyst and then use it. Let's be smart. Annie Flash, oh god. Interesting strategy. Yeah, I'm glad we held it up as a blocker that we can then sacrifice. It is kind of annoying that we're not going to be able to get a bunch of value out of blocking with Nissa here, but... Or, Nissa's triggers. He's up top 2. Lightning heal. No one say a freaking word that they have the Helix. I know I can sacrifice the Analyst, but I want to get my blocks in first. Oh wait. You got me. They just Helix in response. Because I need to do that anyways. Ay. Okay. Seems keepable. I think I'm gonna try it. Like if this doesn't work, we're gonna hop into I'm gonna revisit it. There'll be a follow-up video of me playing Sultai. And then we can put some good juicy Sultai cards into the deck. As well as another card that I forgot about that would probably be good in the deck. No, we're just dead. We got Mr. I need to get to Mythic mono red spamming time on the opponent's side. It's a doomed. Opponent doesn't kill us in like these next 2 turns, I will be baffled. Slick shot, yeah, that's not good. The time that we go against the mono red opponent, we don't draw any of our Okay. Alright, well, we didn't draw into our Marches of Wretched Sorrow against that mono red deck, and therefore we lost. To be honest, I don't think it would have made a difference. That deck, like, that last match is a good example of why I think I might be done with Standard for a while after I finish trying putting these 2 decks together, because despite how fun it is trying, like, playing some of the new cards, my goodness, is Standard kind of in a degenerate spot. I don't know. That's just how I feel after smashing my face into a wall for like the entire day, but yeah. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I think we had a pretty funny game there that we popped off with, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Anyways, have a nice morning, evening, night, afternoon, wherever and whenever you're watching. Ciao.